Can anyone sit in the corner office and delegate tasks? But there is more to leadership than that. Leaders have major impact not only the team members they manage but also the organization as a whole. Teams who work under great leaders tend to be happier, more productive, and more connected to their organization. So, my question to you is your leadership effective? And how do you assess your leadership? If you look around and see that your team members have become disengaged or stagnant in their work, it may be time to reassess and reform your strategies. Understanding your current leadership style is essential. What are your strengths? Which areas need some improvements? Hi, my name is Shamrao. I have been working for more than 30 years in industry as CEO, CIO, and as a consultant. I had an opportunity to be speaker in more than 500 seminars with over 2 million listeners across 25 countries. And it's immense pleasure to be with you. Today, I'll share my expertise with you and help you to become a leader. In this session, we're going to spend time talking about how to be a leader. To be leader, you need to understand what are the various leadership styles, how to prepare yourself to lead, how to form a team, importance of communicating clearly, how to delegate tasks, and how to exercise authority. At the end of the session, I am sure you will be able to adapt to various leadership styles based on the situation. As a leader, you would communicate clearly with your team, create a dynamic team and lead them, delegation of tasks to the team and manage your team more effectively. To be leader, the first point you need to understand what are the various leadership styles for a leader. The first style of leadership is military style, where the team follows the leader asking no questions. The second style of leadership promotes consensus. It creates a pool of shared talent and an environment of total communication. All the team members are consulted before major decision is made. The third style of leadership where leader is decisive and purposeful. A leader is assertive and does not leave any space for slackness. He makes decisions on real-time basis. The fourth style of leadership where leader has confidence to stand alone and the courage to make tough decisions. The fifth style of leadership where a leader is honest and open. In this style, leader always encourages his team to be transparent and speak openly when things goes wrong. The sixth style of leadership is criticism style, where leader believes that if they criticize, complain, and make threats to the team, they tend to perform better. The seventh style of leadership is appreciation style, where leader shower praises and praises the team and acknowledges their success. The eighth style of leadership is respectful style, where leader try to understand the ideas and opinions of the teammates and they show their respect. The ninth style of leadership is sensitive style, where leader believes that people are creature of pride and they are sensitive to the pride of the team members. The tenth style of leadership is accountability style, where leader ensures that team members are made accountable for all their actions and results. The second point we are going to discuss is preparing yourself to lead. Your team may consist of engineers, management graduates, professionals, and experienced people. To lead the team, it is a challenge for any leader. So, it is important to get to know the people who are working for you. Set up a framework in which everyone can work comfortably. Set challenging goals that will motivate and inspire the team. To be leader, you must help, inspire, and implement rather than control. If you happen to be taking over a new situation, you need to gather information for operations. Find out about the people, policies, problems, and opportunities. Go around, meet people. Find out their views by asking questions. The response to your questions will also teach you a great deal about them. Discover what they think about the organization and what they are trying to achieve. After you have gathered all the required information for operation, you as a leader needs to set up a framework. Create a framework in which you and your team can work effectively and comfortably. Be clear about the roles of each team member. You need to ensure everyone is aware of their responsibilities and the framework you intend to operate on. After you have set the framework of operation, you need to set up goals. Set up the goals that are aligned with the overall principle of the organization. Ensure the team understands the direction in which you want to operate. The goal should be broken down into attainable and challenging. It should be directly related to the skills of the team. A shared goal gives the team a sense of ownership, responsibility, and builds an atmosphere of team spirit. After setting up the goals, the third point we are going to discuss is about how to form a team. As a leader, appointing new members either from internal or external recruitment is your responsibility. The first step in forming a team is to find the right candidates and conducting interviews. Spend as much of time needed on selection process. Define criteria, characteristics, and skills that are relevant for the job. Conduct interview preferably with a colleague. Let the candidate talk about their performance and their strengths and weaknesses. Observe candidates' body language and appearances. You need to be the judge of the suitability of the candidate, and it should be verified by the candidate's record and references. Leader can learn a great deal from the candidates by exploiting their knowledge about other organization methods or ideas. Alternatively, you can also promote from within the organization, and it is cheaper when compared to external recruitment. A leader should constantly be in lookout for the abilities that can be exploited internally or externally. Create a dynamic group within the team to manage special operations. This group should have the right people to achieve the desired objectives. Detach this group from all the other operations and ensure that each member is dedicated to the purpose. It is also important to manage misfits and balance skills. If you face a situation where you must dismiss a team member, be courteous and explain the reasons to that individual. Ensure the team knows what has happened so that you can prevent rumors between the members. By setting goals and forming a team is not sufficient. The fourth point we're going to discuss is importance of clear communication. The ability to communicate clearly with your team is essential for effective leadership. Clear communication will ensure the message is received and understood. Deliver your message in person to ensure it has been clearly understood by the team members. As a leader, always ensure the right message has been received and appropriate steps are taken. Spend as much time possible with all the levels of your team by listening to them. Remember, excellent ideas can come from any level of your team, not just confined to managers or leaders. Encourage people to be open and honest with you. Show your team members that you value their opinion and willing to listen to them. Ensure the team is not intimidated by the fear of any repercussions when they express opinion or criticism. After forming a team and setting the goals for the team, the fifth point we're going to discuss is delegating the task. As a leader, you should concentrate your time on activities that nobody else can do. A delegation is a form of time management in which you manage your responsibilities effectively. Delegation creates more time for yourself, and it is essential to hand down more routine tasks to the team. Remember, you cannot do everything yourself, but certain responsibilities that a leader cannot delegate, like controlling the overall performance, meeting the strategic objectives, confidential human resource matters, supervise dealing with important customers. By just delegating the task is not enough. You as a leader, you need to brief the team effectively. From time to time, it is important to give briefing to the team in a clear manner. Supplement the verbal briefing with a written document to ensure mutual understanding. As a leader, you need to supervise the team effectively. Supervising a team will enable you to see if things are moving forward in the right direction. Allow the team members to develop and execute their plans, and avoid constant interference which may lead to frustration among the team members. As a leader, you should always provide support to your team. An open door policy aids an effective team management. Teams should be able to approach the leader at any point of time for advice. Informal discussion on how to perform given a task show team members that leader values their opinion. Encourage the team to think through the challenges and produce solution to those challenges on their own before they bring it to you. It would enable the team to be less dependent on the decisions of the leader alone. Let me present you a case study. Raj was given the task to meet the production targets with the existing resources. Given the existing resources, there was no hope of meeting the production targets. Raj approached the leader who encouraged him to produce solution. After a lot of deliberation, Raj produced two options. The first option was by subcontracting. Second option asking for more finance and people. Raj suggested working with the first option and the leader agreed. The sixth point we're going to discuss is exercising authority. As a leader, you must ensure that everyone understands instructions and the team carries them out effectively. The leader must create a plan and enable every member of the team to follow it exactly so that deviations can be minimal. Reporting systems like daily reports, periodical briefings, regular updates are the quick and effortless way to check for any deviation. The method of giving instructions matter far less than the quality of their content. Before you issue instructions, be clear in your mind what are your requirements. Always confirm with the team that instructions have been understood. Ask people if they have any reservations about the instructions. Be consistent in every way you can exercise your authority so that people know you mean what you say. Be honest, direct, and fair in your dealings with the team. This would avoid ambiguity and enable them to respond positively to your authority under stressful circumstances. If you face real conflict between the team members, it is important not to take sides. You should always seek the best solution. When resolving an issue, try to analyze the situation with the objective in mind. Always share your thoughts with the team member before giving resolution. Look for any emotional problems that can prevent consensus. If you cannot persuade the team members to change their attitude, then ask them to leave the team. Before I end this session, how to be leader, let me summarize what I have described in this session. Different leadership styles can be effective given the challenges. No style can be better than other. Each style has a specific time and situation in which it will be the most effective form of leadership. It is important to gain insights into the organization and set the best frameworks. As a leader, you need to engage people to establish objectives for maximizing the results. Always remember, for any team to function effectively, you must balance the team skills among the members. For team to effective, members of the team must be able to work together and contribute collectively towards the team outcome. If that does not happen automatically, you need to find the best candidate to form a balanced team either through internal or external recruitment. As a leader, concentrate your efforts to delegate routine tasks and use your time effectively. Supervise your team regularly to ensure the message is getting across to the team. Encourage your team to produce innovative solutions and always keep your doors open for them for advice. Be flexible enough to let your team produce their answers to the problem. Create a reporting system that would enable you to manage the team more effectively. Be clear in your mind what are your requirements before you issue instructions. Manage by exception to avoid spending time cross checking things. Be consistent so that the team members know you mean what you say. Be honest, direct, and fair in your dealings. Analyze demanding situation, understand emotional problems, and persuade the team members to change their attitude if required. Communication should always be two-way system. As a leader, spend as much of time possible with your team and encourage the team to be open and honest. Thanks for watching this video. Please share your thoughts and comments. I look forward meeting you in our second session on how to improve your leadership.